Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today we'll be giving you 3 top tips I wish I knew earlier when I was 18. I'm Leo and I'll be running through just some tips and also my self-improvement journey from my personal experience that helped me in terms of getting to where I am today. So let's get started. So the first one is gymming. So I started gymming roughly right after high school in 2018, and I found that it was really hard to stay consistent at the very start. However, after a lot of trial and error, as well as I'd say testing, and also just relentless failures and also discomfort, I found myself going to the gym now almost 3 or 4 times, which was double or almost triple or how much I went previously. And the good thing about the gym is that it helps you build a lot more confidence in yourself, physically wise, and also it's really good in terms of it's one of the habits that's actually replaced my gaming addiction, and I found it super useful in terms of growth wise too. In terms of that, physically I look at 100%. Like I was overweight like 55 kilos back in high school, and now I've gained like almost like 20 kg, including muscle plus fat, and I found that you're a lot more confident if you're very proud, and also you're working towards a good physique. If you already have a good physique, of course, they give you a lot of confidence in terms of just with life, I'd say. And also it shows that you're a very disciplined individual, just because the gym isn't something that magically happens overnight. It's something that's consistently built upon, and also something that you're constantly working on for I'd say some people have worked probably years of their time working on their bodies, and it just really shows the hard work and also the dedication and discipline you have for yourself once you do, for example, for people that gym. Other than that, this main second point that I do want to mention is don't be afraid to make mistakes. One thing I found that was holding me back a lot was always overthinking, and I'd say thinking about the failures as kind of like, I'd say kind of like a fear of failing type of thing, because to a certain degree I was kind of like a perfectionist. I wanted to, like, if I wanted to do something, I wanted to grind in it, and I didn't want to fail on it. So what I found was that I'd say I was kind of like pretty anxious of actually failing, hence it kind of detracted me from actually trying out new things, from actually improving myself, when I could have honestly just started like just doing the thing and also learning. One thing that's actually helped a lot in terms of the mindset behind failing is that there are only learning opportunities, and if you try something, you've actually learned something rather than failing. So when you go back at it the second time or the third time or the fifth time or the 100th time, you're actually coming in with some sort of knowledge and also an ability to improve yourself. Other than that, that's what I feel like the mindset shift was the difference in terms of, mindset shift difference is basically kind of approaching a more learning slash improving mindset, rather than one that is based on fear and also anxiety of failing. But other than that, my third tip is basically going to be start being disciplined and also practice a lot of different habits for myself. Write out a list and also make smaller plans to reach those bigger goals. So the main thing is definitely planning out, and also setting up your habits so it aligns with your end of year, your 4 to 2, your 3 or your 5 year goal. So basically break down your goal first, and then find those little steps and find those requirements that you need to do every day to achieve your goal, your end goal. I found that I used to have probably like really big like goals, which might have been like, honestly, not that it was bad to have big goals, but the thing is that you need to have manageable and bite-sized steps. You aren't going to be finishing, you aren't going to be doing like a whole business in like under 10 hours or under one day. it takes time and also a lot of research and also a lot of practice before hitting a successful business. Or this is relatable to almost anything, like hobby wise or skills wise. Like it does take time, one, and also it does take a lot of commitment, a lot of discipline, and a lot of resilience. You build up a lot of these skills over time, and it helps you a lot in terms of becoming a more, how do you say it? Like, I'd say becoming a lot more overall, like disciplined, resilient, and also like just a different person, to be honest. I don't know what the word was for it, but basically it was like you become like pretty much a different version of yourself if you're comparing, like, to me, I'm comparing like my 18-year-old self to my like current self. And honestly, there's so many changes that has happened, and that's just because of the main three habits, as well as a lot more other habits, which was gymming, as well as not caring about failing, changing the mindset, and also just honestly like just being more disciplined, and also going, just going for it. Taking action is like huge, like is one thing. But other than that, those are the main three tips that I'd tell myself almost like 6-7 years ago. Leave a like and a comment if it's something that that's helped you, and also drop down kind of what kind of has been the main difference in terms of habit wise, or something that you've done differently. So we can help each other out and go from there. Other than that, that's all for today, and thanks for watching. Bye.